Hey everybody, hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Rocky. I'm bringing. Oh, I screwed it up. I was supposed to say the show, right? Let's,
Come on, you got this. You got this. Go ahead, keep going.
Hey yo, what's up? It's your boy Rocky, and I'm bringing to you the Homos Talk Show on Verse TV. Now, I brought a couple of people with me. Some are everywhere all over the globe. So I want you to, get to know everybody like I get to know these people before the show with all their crazy asses. But anyways, who we got in the building today?
You already know who it be. It's your girl Yuri G.
All right, all right. So who else we got in the building today?
Shining bright like a diamond. It's your boy Trevor the Music. What's goody?
All right, all right. And who else do we got in the building today?
That's you.
Who else we got in the building
That's
today?
you.
It's Raja D, y'all, coming to you live, loud, and in color. What's up?
Yes,
Hey,
talk
hey,
about
hey.
it.
So look, I'm about to bring it on to a special topic, and I know the perfect person to take it away. Holla at me, Yuri.
I don't know if I'm the
Oh,
perfect person to shoot this over, but
wait, hold on. Wait. Before we get started, my bad. So where's everybody from? Y'all know where I'm from, Rocky, Chicago, Arthur. Where's everybody from?
Miss Yuri, where you from, Yuri?
I'm originally from North Carolina, but I reside in Atlanta, Georgia.
Awesome. And y'all
All
already know
right, all
who it
right,
is. Your boy Troy Music from the Harlem world, New York, right here in the center of the world, Harlem right now. Full effect in the building. Talk to
all
me.
right. Where you from, D? Holla at us.
I'm originally from Kingston, Jamaica, but I reside in San Diego, California.
Jamaica,
Eh.
Jamaica, you feel me?
Hey.
So this next person don't need no introduction, but she about to bring in the topic. Yuri, holla at me.
um, this next topic is BS translation. So there's a total BS breakup lines. There's a list. And so line one, you deserve better. The translation is I deserve better. We're two alike. In translation, you bore me. You just don't get me. What they really meant to say is I just don't want you. I'm not ready for the real thing. Clearly this isn't the real thing. I love you like a friend, meaning you really don't turn me on. So those are the first five. I guess we're gonna complete the other ones a later day. But I'm just asking for your answers for three lovely questions. For number one, is it a BS line in general? And do you agree with their translation? Um, Most of the time, those lines are true in translation, most of the time. Um, you know, Society has taught us to, sugarcoat everything. There's a nicer way for you to say these things because some people are a little bit emotional and, they can't take, the solid, honest truth, raw and uncut, so I think the BS lines in translation are pretty
What
accurate or whatever.
what about what about the line specifically? You deserve better. What do you think about that line?
You say what?
What do you think about the line? You deserve better.
Which one? Which line? What?
Number one. Number one. Line one. What do you think about that? I want to know what you think about them specifically. What do you think about line number one? Line number two?
I think for the most part, well, I ain't gonna say for the most part. It depends on the people, but yes, there is that I deserve better or I want something more up my lane. Like I had a guy tell me that I was too reserved. He really wanted a looser girl, So for me that means I deserve better, and he wasn't better for me, and he wanted scum. So it was true, but that ain't what he was trying to say.
Got you. Yeah. And then what about your two alike?
You say what?
What is it? The breakup line, we're two alike, which really means translate to you bore me. What do you think about that?
So I wouldn't say that people like to play games, they just don't like the games played on them. So like, yeah, you bore me. And I kind of expect, like I think these are nicer, quick and easy translations. But yeah, you bore me because we're so alike. Like, I know that you're cheating, you know that I'm cheating. There's no fun in this chase. We know each other too well. Like, we're the same person. So like, it ain't no fun unless you getting a reaction out of somebody.
Hey, y'all, I know we're live, but I'm going to make a request. Can we read the first breakup line and read its translation and then answer the questions 1, 2, 3 and go around for each person? So Rocky will answer questions 1, 2, 3 regarding it. Troy will answer questions 1 through 3 regarding it. Dee will answer questions 1 through 3 regarding it. Then we'll go on to the second breakup line and we'll do the same thing for the other 5. Well, for all 5.
Okay, I got it. You got it, Miss Hero G?
Yay.
Not really. You got it.
Yo, you want me to run with it for you? I got you. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. So I got you, Aaron, no way. So when it comes to the design, you deserve better. I'm gonna take it back to you, Yuri G. When it comes to that line, you deserve better. Is it a BS line in general, or do you agree with the translation?
I don't think it's a BS line. I
Got
agree.
you. You agree? So have you ever received it? Have you ever given or received this breakup line?
I've received it and given it.
Okay, so yeah, since you have given it, are you still in communication with that individual that you're giving it to?
No.
Got it. Okay, cool. Cool. See, we got this. Okay, cool. All right. So I'm gonna ask the same thing to Rocky. When it comes to pickup line, you deserve better. Translation, I deserve better. Talk to me. 1, do you think it's a BS line in general, or do you agree with the translation?
Oh, my volume was off. I'm sorry, guys. Can you run that back? I'm sorry.
Okay, so when it comes to the line, you deserve better, or the translation is I deserve better. Do you think it's a BS line in general, or do you agree with the translation?
I think it's a BS line in general because it could be you can use it in a condescending way, and then
Okay,
sometimes hell, I believe that they know that they saving themselves from you, and they definitely do deserve better. So
okay. So you agree with the translation that I deserve better?
I mean, when it's not used to get use it as an scapegoat, but I mean, hey, if you feel like you telling me you deserve better, and you want exit out of my life, I'm not gonna keep you there. So hey.
Okay. All right. Cool. So have you ever given or received this breakup line?
I have. I don't know how it went. It's probably so long ago. So long ago.
So long ago, maybe. So you clearly, if it's that long ago, you're not in contact with that person that you gave it to or received it. So got it. Clearly, that's the answer.
I would hope not.
Okay. So D, when it comes to the pickup line, you deserve better. Do you think it's a BS a line in general?
Yeah, I believe it's BS.
You believe it's BS? So do you agree with the
Yeah.
translation? I deserve better?
Yeah, because I feel like if you really truly believe that you deserve better, you do deserve better. So
Yeah, I mean, I agree
if
with
you
that, but do you
feel
use
that
the way they
way,
said it? Got you. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Have you ever given or received this pickup line, this breakup line?
Yes, I have.
So which one? You giving it or receiving?
I gave it.
Oh, spicy. Oh, okay, got it. So are you still in communication with the person that you gave that comment to?
No,
Absolutely not. Got it. Okay,
no.
cool. Awesome. So I'm gonna go with myself on this one. Um Yuri G, I'm gonna kick it over to you if you're ready after this. I'm just, getting the set in the tone. No, I got it. Okay, cool. You got it. No worries. So you deserve this. I mean, you deserve better. Is it a BS line in general? I think it is a BS line. If you don't want to be with them, you don't want to be with them. Don't tell them some shit like you deserve better when it's really some shit you need to work on for yourself. Do I agree with I deserve better? You need to go figure some shit out. So yes, you deserve better. That's why they should walk away from your crazy ass to say some shit like that. Have I ever given or received this breakup line? Absolutely not, because I'm too clear and concise on what I want to say. I don't use pre-made up lines. I don't look up what to say or how to break up. It's come from my heart. So no, I never did. All right, so cool. Let's keep it moving. Line number 2. Breakup line. We're two alike, Miss Yuri G. We're two alike. Do you think this is a BS line in general?
It is a BS. It's a BS line, but it's effective.
It's effective. Okay, I'm gonna give you that. Do you agree with the translation that you bore me?
Yeah, like you deserve better. You're too good for me. I'm a bad person. Like make it all about that person. So they leave the situation like I'm a really good person. Maybe when they get it together, they're gonna come back and we'll be able to be together. Like it's not happening.
Gotcha. Have you ever given or received this breakup line?
Yeah. Well, it was it wasn't quite a breakup, but but it was used on me.
It was used on you. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Are you still in contact with that person today? Are you still in contact with that person today?
Anybody that I don't fuck with no more, I don't fuck with them.
Oh, so it's done, it's done. Copy. That's it. I said what I said. Got it. Okay, no worries. Rocky, talk to me. When it comes to this line, we're two alike. Is that a BS line in general?
That could be true, but it's also how you take it. It could be a good thing. That you can have things that's that you're that you guys can relate on, but then it's also about like some things you don't like. Some people could be more toxic than others, or something could be a little more alarming about that person that you probably don't want to deal with or whatever. I mean, you go both ways.
Do you agree with the translation there? You bored me?
You bored me.
That's what they say it means. What you were like means you bored me. Do you agree with that?
Yes, because as a Sagittarius, I don't like to be bored. I like to be on some adventurous type shit all the time. Like, and I have found myself saying that to people.
Gotcha. Okay, so D, talk to me when it comes to that line. Oh no, wait, I didn't finish. Have you ever given or received that line, Rocky? We're two alike. Rocky. Oh, sorry, I'm fixing yourself. Okay. Can you hear me? Never mind. I'm gonna go to D for now. I'll come back to you. So D, when it comes to the line, breakup line, sorry, we're two alike. Do you think that's a BS line?
It's like mutual back and forth because it can be true, but yeah, it kind of weighs itself out a little bit. So
gotcha. Do you agree with the translation that means you're too bored? I'm too bored with you pretty much. You're bored.
I believe so, because I feel like if you feel like you're too much alike your significant other, it can be a little bit boring because you do want a little bit more excitement, out of a person. So yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. And so have you ever given or received this breakup line that you two alike?
No.
No?
Never.
Okay, cool. So clearly you're not in contact with him. You never got it. Rocky, back to you real fast. Have you ever given or received the breakup line? we're two alike?
Yes.
Given or received? I'm sure y'all can answer
Both.
this.
Definitely both. Definitely
Oh,
both. Definitely both.
okay.
And
Are you in connection? Okay.
like for me, I'm learning that I need the opposite. I'm a fire sign, so I'm just always just like boom. So uh I need somebody who can kind of just, douse the fire a little bit, because when you got two people that's bullheaded and you know always at each other's necks, which I've been in them type of relationships before, it's not good. It's stressful.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. So for myself, I've never received we're two alike. I do agree that a term can be like, it could be like we're two alike, but to me, it's not going to translate to you bore me. Like, I know some people do bore you, that's real life, but to me, that doesn't translate to that. I've never been given or received we're two alike. Well, let me not say that. Yes, I'm gonna say yes. And maybe I have been. No, it ain't two alike. Never mind. Never got that. All right, cool. Moving right along. Um, you just don't get me, Mr. Yuri G. Is that a BS line?
No, that was not so bad.
Okay. So you agree with the translation? I just don't want you when they say that. You just don't get me,
You
meaning
say
I
what?
just don't want. So when someone says you just don't get me, do you agree with it meaning I just don't want you?
Um, I mean, I don't think it's a BS line. I mean, I think you know, it is what it is. I think, you know, that it's actually okay to use this line. Um,
Gotcha. Have you ever used it or
I have
given it
not, I
or
haven't
received
had this one used on me. But
it? Okay.
I've used it, but it wasn't in full translation of what that was given.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. So I definitely got to ask you question number three. You already told me once you're done, you're done. So I'm not gonna ask you that question anymore. Number three for you, Rocky. You just don't get me. Do you agree? Is that a BS line or that's legit?
Mm.
What you think?
Is that a BS line? I could be the type of person to be like, I just don't get you. Maybe because I just don't get bullshit. Maybe I know that you're full of shit and I just don't get that. I can use it in that kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in today's world. But some people just like to be just overly complicated. And they think too much into their complexity. Is that a word? Please tell me that's a word. I don't know. Some things,
Gotcha.
everything don't mean to be, does not have to be complicated. There's some people that just like purposely like to be complicated out there. So
That's true.
if I
I feel
just
you.
don't get you, then maybe because you purposely trying to be complicated. I don't know.
Yeah. Do you agree with that? That means I just don't want you when someone says you just don't get me. That means I just don't want you.
Um, I could see it being that. I think you could take other
Okay.
translations as well, but I could see it definitely being that. Um, especially when they wanting to, it's kind of like they forewarning you before they ghost you. So,
That makes sense.
yeah.
Have you ever given and receiving that breakup line?
Yeah. Years ago, first love. I remember receiving
Gotcha.
something like that at one point.
Are you still in contact with them at all?
We're friends. I mean, but we don't talk like that. Like it's just because our families were involved, and like we still keep in contact because we still cool each other's families and stuff. But that's it.
Mm-hmm. That's about it. Got you. So, D, talk to me. When it comes to
No.
this particular, no, just don't get me. You think it's a BS line?
I do think it's a BS sign because I feel like what is there not for me to get about you? I mean, we're all adults. We can all talk. You can tell me what you're feeling. I can tell you what I'm feeling. So what is there not for me to understand what you're telling me?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you agree with that means the translation of it means I just don't want you?
Oh, I don't agree with that. I don't
Got you.
necessarily agree with that now.
And so have you ever given or received this line?
No.
Absolutely. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, no, I'm very confident. Got it. Cool.
Mm.
So when it comes to me and you just don't get me, I definitely have. Do I think it's BS? No. Do I agree with the translation? Absolutely not. I don't agree with I just don't want you. I just feel like, sometimes people, they just don't get you. Like the energy ain't right. It's just y'all don't mesh well together. So I agree with it. So yes, I have given that to someone, but not because of the meaning that it says here. It's just not working. I'm pansexual, so for me, if it doesn't connect, it don't work right. Pieces don't go together, it ain't working. So we're gonna move right along. Number 4, since you guys got it, let's go a little faster. Number 4, I'm not ready for the real thing. And the translation is this isn't the real thing. So Ms. Yuri G, I'm not ready for the real thing. Is this the BS line in general?
What?
So
What's BS line in general?
I'm not ready for the real thing.
That's the BS line.
BS line? Okay. So do you agree with the translation then? It says, you're not ready for I'm not ready for the real thing, meaning this isn't the real thing. You agree with that meaning that?
No. If somebody say they're not ready for the real thing, they still want to hoe off for the most part. I don't agree with that translation.
Okay. Have you ever given or receiving this backup line?
I mean, I've heard it. It wasn't to me though. I was there with my friend and I didn't understand why his boyfriend wanted me to come. I thought it was he wanted me to come, because he was gonna propose or something cute. And it was like, it's like, all right,
I'm gonna go to the car. Have you ever given or received this line?
no, I haven't used it or received it. I just witnessed.
Okay, got my phone died. Sorry, y'all. Okay, cool. And okay, cool. So I already know your answer number 3. Keep it moving. Rocky, talk to me. I'm not ready for the real thing. Is this a BS line? Rocky, are you there, sir? Or am I missing you? Oh, there you go. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm
I'm
so
not ready
sorry.
for the real thing. Is that a BS line?
Is that a BS line? I'm not ready for the real thing. I've had people tell me, well, straight up, I'm not ready for a relationship. So I mean, that's not the same thing.
Yeah, basically. I mean,
And
do you
then
agree with the translation? This isn't the
that
real
one is
thing?
very common because there's a lot of people that claim they want to be in a relationship and then they turn back around and say, I'm not ready for a relationship out of the clear blue sky after they had some type of connection with you.
Got you. So do you agree with the translation that this isn't a real thing is what that means?
Wait, what is the translation?
This isn't the real thing. When someone says, I'm not ready for the real thing, translation, this isn't the real thing.
I would more like translate it.
You there? Rocky, Rocky, Rocky? Okay, I think I'm gonna move on to D real fast. We'll come back to Rocky. So D, when it comes to the term breakup line, I'm not ready for the real thing. You think it's a BS line?
Yeah, I believe it's BS.
You think it's BS? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't agree with the translation, then it means that this ain't the real thing.
No, I don't agree with that at all. No, not really, because you know what you want at the end of the day. You obviously know what you want. We all. So.
Have you ever given or receiving this line?
I've received, yes, I'm not ready for this, but it was totally understandable. Like he told me about it, it was like more so I don't want to bring you into my drama in my life and what I already got going on. So I don't feel like I'm ready to take you on. So it's just more about understanding, I guess, and how they come off and how they, project it to you and how you receive it as well. So
You sure? Have you ever given or received this line?
no.
Got you. Okay, cool. Awesome. Keep it moving. All right, awesome. For myself, let me get to the last one. I'm not ready for the real thing. I've never got. Well, do I think it's a BS? No. I just think saying it that way is BS. But there's another way to say it. I don't agree with the translation. This is that this is a real thing. Like, how would you know it's the real thing if you just like you know yourself? Like we said, you would know. So I don't agree with that either. Have I ever given or receiving this line? No, not in that way. So I'm gonna say no. Okay, cool. So the last one, Miss Yurigi, is this. Um, I love you like a friend. Do you think that's a BS line?
No. You might realize that somebody has some traits that are better as a friend than in a relationship. You know, like you're a good wingman. You know, you're good to go search for somebody else, but you're not like relationship material. Like you're, you know. So no, I don't think it's a BS line.
Okay, so do you believe the translation meaning you don't really turn me on?
Yeah, yeah. It could be physically or mentally, or you know, just in some kind of way you do not turn me on. So yeah, I believe it.
Gotcha. Okay. And so have you ever given or receiving this breakup line? I love you
Um,
like a friend.
I had that
Yeah.
said to me when I was in middle school, but I haven't had that said as an adult. So
Okay, got you. No worries. Okay, cool. So cool. I'm gonna keep it moving. Okay, so D, talk to
Yep.
me. Um, talk to me. When it comes to this line, I love you like a friend. Do you think this is BS?
No, I don't think it's BS. Not,
No,
no,
you
not
think it's BS?
necessarily. No.
So you might think agree with the translation that you don't really turn me on.
Yeah, because somebody physically, it's something about you that they have to be turned on about for them to, give in to you. And if they're not giving it to you, they just don't want you, honey. That's it. That's all. At the end of the day.
That's what they give. Have you ever given or receiving this breakup line?
I have. I have.
I have given or received.
Given.
Given. Okay, are you still in contact with the person that you've given this to?
Yes, I
You really
am.
gave it to. Look at you. You really gave it. Okay. Okay.
Yes, I
I
am.
felt that. I felt that. Okay. Cool. No worries. You got it. Okay, cool. So I'm not sure if Rocky still. Well, Rocky, can you still hear us? Or I know you're taking care of some. Can you hear us?
Read the question to me. I may
Okay.
lose signal.
Oh, okay. So the last pickup line, breakup line, I keep saying pickup. The last breakup line was, "I love you like a friend. Do you think it's BS?"
Uh,
We lost Rocky. Did it seem like no? You there? That's why I move on. Don't worry. Okay. Yeah, he's lost. We lost him. No worry. Okay, cool. So I'll just move on to the next topic of Homos Tea today. And we'll catch back up with Rocky in a few seconds. So the vaccine, it's called the Vaccine Prisoner Dealing. It's from masslab.com. This actually happened in Massachusetts, just so you guys know. So the person who originally posted the article in red, they posted it on Facebook, said, of course people will get a reward for this, for doing this. The government must be getting something out of it in return. Just so you know, original article read, Massachusetts inmates can get prison time reduced if they get the COVID-19 vaccine. And then another article was put out that the Massachusetts inmates will not get shorter prison time sentences by taking the COVID vaccine. So, the original amount of time that's in this offer was 1 week for those people that was going to take the vaccine. Once the offer placed across the governor's desk, he said no. So that's why the article was reprinted and it was retracted and taken back. Originally, it was offered because prisoners are in close quarters, so it can quickly spread and it can make the outside world. It can spread to the outside world to the prison workers. So that's very important. Aaron Mack, our show producer, does understand the lack of trust, but he's also scared of COVID-19 because when the bird flu went out, homeboy did get extremely sick for a while. Stay away from the birds, Aaron. Why do you think? This is the question we're asking you guys. Why do you think there is a lack of trust? Is there Rocky, put your mic on mute if you can hear me. Put your mic on mute, Rocky. Rocky, put your mic on mute. Um, so the question we're asking is this: why do we think there's lack of trust? Is there anything that can be done to increase the trust? And if we had to guess, what do we foresee as the result in all this? So first and foremost, it's unfortunate that being in prison is being in prison. You can't change that. You can't change the fact that you're there. It happened, right? You have to do your time. That's it. So what the media did and put this out there that they were going to be able to do this by taking the test and then taking it back, it's kind of sucks because it's like giving someone hope, saying, hey, I'm going to give you hope. If you do this, to better help us stop the spread. Now, why would I want to do it? Now, why would I want to do it at this point as a prisoner? You know what I'm saying? So it's like when it comes to the trust, there's a lack of trust because people right now don't even trust the legal system. All that happened during the Black Lives Matter movement with Breonna Taylor and all these different situations where cops were not filed right for murder. They were given other charges and things like that. Come on. There is no trust. There is no trust. What I feel we can do to increase the trust is have some kind of like system in place that can really make sure that people are actually having it done and they're getting vaccines. Let them, it should be given to them automatically. They can't help that they're in there now because of what they've done. Being that they have to be there, give them a vaccine and let them do it. Take care of them. That's trust should be, every inmate is going to get it because we want to make sure they're safe. Give them the vaccine. Y'all ever give it to other people, being selective about who you're giving it to, give it to the inmates. Give it to the inmates. If they don't figure it out, the inmates may say they don't want to do it and it may become a bigger spread. The next thing you know, they're going to have to start closing prisons down because people, got COVID. And so that's my intake on that. I'm going to go to, my girl, I'm going to go to Eugene on this one. When it comes to the prison inmate, the article being retracted, it happened, it didn't happen. They were going to lessen their time and not lessen their time. So in regards to this, why do you think that there's a lack of trust? Is there anything that can be done to increase the trust? Talk to me. Eugene. Talking to you, sis.
I'm thinking.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Can y'all pass me and then I'm gonna come back to it?
Come back? Okay, no worries. Cool. Okay, so cool. Let me go to D right now. D, talk to me when it comes to Boston, Massachusetts, putting these articles out. First they gave it to them, then not giving it to them. What do you think why do you think there's a lack of trust? Do you think there's anything that be done to increase the trust? What do you think? If they don't fix this, what do you foresee? Talk to me.
I feel like they just gave all those people false hope, basically. You just raised everybody to believing that they're going to get out if they take this vaccine. And, people were actually willing and ready to do it to get out of prison early. But I feel like if you've done the crime, go ahead and just pay your time and get out when your time is due, not try to think that you're going to get out because this vaccine, like you done the whole crime, do what you got to do and then get out. So, right. But I really feel like it's really unfair to them that they really gave their hopes thinking that they were going to get out early. And it's just like nothing. It was just retracted and turned back over. He said no. So it's just, I don't know about the whole trusting the police.
Do you think there's anything that they can do to increase the trust though?
To increase the trust. I really don't know. In these days and ages, how things is going now, I really don't know if we really can do anything to really trust them. It's just like, because there's so many cricket police, so many things going on within the world. It's just like, where would we even begin to trust them? And we know we have a broken system.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you for that. Thank you for your honest thoughts. I appreciate that. So, Rocky, talk to me when it comes to Massachusetts, the prisoners, giving this right and then taking it away. What do you think? Why do you think that there's a lack of trust? Is there anything that can be done to increase the trust?
A lot of people don't. We're talking about the lack of trust in the government.
In regards to the Boston prisoners who were given the right to say, hey, if you take the COVID test, they would be, they would be granted time off their sentence, but then the governor saw it and said, no, retracted it back. Why do you think there's a lack of trust?
Because what if they release the wrong person? You know what I mean? Even if they done the crime, and it's like some people, they do deserve to be in jail for a while, and then there's some people that they made a mistake, and they need a redemption, to do better in life. But a lot of them been in there for a long time, and COVID is running deep. I'm pretty much sure they're not being as protective or whatever. I don't know. It's so many variables in there because of the, like if you release them, they could be at risk of giving other people COVID because they all were in one area. But at the same time, I don't know. Like right now, I'm trying to figure out, would I even trust the shot at this point too? I don't know. It's just so many different aspects of it.
Got you. Okay. Got you. Okay. Eugene, talk to me. When it comes to this, talk to me. Sorry. I know you're ready now.
I think it's hard to trust, especially with all the conspiracy theories, how people have been misleading from the beginning. But I feel like if you promise something, you shouldn't be able to retreat, your promise, just because you worded it wrong. Just like when you lock somebody up and you did not collect that evidence properly, that even if they did wrong, you gotta let them go until you get something new. So, the thing is, I feel like if you say it and it was, set on paper, or the word got around with people who represent the organization, like, no, you should not be. Because what if those people, the only reason why they did it was because for that reduced time, like, oh, I only got 2 more weeks left, let me go ahead and knock off a week, and now you've made them do something that was against their religion. I won't introduce my body to foreign objects and all these things or whatever. You made them break their religion. You made them do something they weren't comfortable doing, only because you gave them an incentive that now you're taking back. So, like, I think it's unfair, and it's right for anybody to, not fully trust these people. So I don't like the situation at all.
Got you. Well, all right, y'all. That definitely concludes Homo's Tea. So thank you guys so much for being a team player and making it happen. But before we move along to main topics for the night, I just want to give a special shout out here. So for we have been I want to give a shout out to the top 10 countries for SoundCloud that's been listening to us for the past 28 days. So we've been listening to, again, y'all, in 10 countries on SoundCloud for the last 28 days consistently every week. So we want to shout them out. So this first and foremost is here in the United States, Germany, Belgium, Philippines, India, Canada, Vietnam, Egypt, UK, and Russian Federation. Top 10 countries each and every week been listening to us consistently for 28 days. So I'm just saying, people listen to us each and every week. We are inspiring people. We are out here. We're international. So I just wanted to make sure, that everyone was ready for that, and let you know we, put it out there so that, we know those people listening. Thank you guys so much. We want to let you guys know we are here to make it happen each and every week. This is week 94. We are here, Homo's Talk Show, making it happen. So thank you guys so much on that. I appreciate it. And so cool. Without further ado, we can get things moving with our main topics. To move along with Rocky. If you're ready to go, Rocky, you can run away with this next main topic. Yeah.
Yeah. So
you get Rocky, you want me to take it over? What do you want to do?
yeah. Yeah,
I
yes,
got you
please.
back. Cool, no worries. All right, awesome. So cool. So this is called the Homos. It's 2021 via the Jack app. So after seeing the Baileys, friends of the show, friends of ours, of course. Shout out to Chad and Two Bugs. They've been together 4 years, but they're now officially married. So when we saw the Baileys on the Valentine's post with Jack, explaining that they met on Jack, it reminded Aaron Mack that he used to be almost politically opposed to the concept of finding love online because it seemed so anti-traditional and improper compared to finding a match while walking down the street or something. You know, the coffee shop, Starbucks, you know how things go. In society's consensus, agreed upon perspective, shifting towards being more universally accepting of finding love through an online means, especially for the LGBTQ, LGBTQ plus folks. Sorry, the list sometimes. Might looking for love online be one of the best paths to love? Why or why not? You know what? Because what about those people who claim certain apps are just sex apps or hookup apps? What does it seem? Why does it seem some people are more comfortable with finding sex on the app than finding love on the app? Isn't it your experience always what you make of it? So yes, I'm